Peace, family. It's me, Chiva Talon. I'm back with another tool for your toolkit. You all have plenty to absorb and catch up on. I have some fine tuning tips for you all, so I'll wait for everyone to tune in to make sure you have this so that you are doing your assignments properly. A little bit of review here. So as you tune in, let me know that you're here. Thumbs up this video. All right. And let me know with some ones if you hear me loud and clear and you can see me. And my notification squad. Let me know you're in the building with the hashtag notification squad with your bells. Let everyone know in HOC and in RBL that we are in session. You don't want to miss this because this is going to really up your game. All right. If you're with me, you're ready. Let's go. Peace. What's up? Let's shout out Queen Majestic Earth. Hey, Indigenous GQ. What's going on? Avi Jigay's in the building. What's up, Raleigh? Hey, Moyo. Hi, Sade. Hey, Captain Planet. What's up, Sierra? Hey, California Fresh. Wagwan. So, family, as you jump in, thumbs up this video. Get your notebooks ready. Once I see the notebooks in the chat, the emojis, then I know that you're definitely ready. You got your pens out and you're ready to go. All right. What's going on? What's going on? All right. So as you know, your mantra discipline is going to come together. It's going to get more intense. But there is one thing that mother, your fairy love mother, would love for you to do. All right. You all have been hitting these bija sounds. You all have been hitting these mantras, these quantum sounds. It's time for refinement because there's nothing worse than reinforcing a bad habit. So you want to do some self-correction before we move forward. Does that make sense? All right. So there's just a few things that I want to touch on. One of the main things is proper tonation. Write that down. It is important to have proper tonation. And what I mean by proper tonation is that you are hitting the sound at the right frequency, at the right tone, where it is supposed to be activating in the body. Make sure you write that in your notes. Proper tonation means that the sound itself is hitting the right place in your body where it's supposed to go by hitting the right tone, the right frequency. Okay? Now, there are a couple of ways for you to test and see if that is happening. Okay? But there are also techniques that will help you to get there faster and be more efficient with your sound. Okay? Number one, write this down. Technique for hitting a sound, one of the most important parts of chanting your mantras will be your ability to breathe. Number one, most importantly, in hitting your mantras correctly will be your ability to breathe. Y'all got that? Number two, will be your knowledge of where the sound is supposed to hit. Knowledge of where the sound is supposed to hit. Write that down. That's number 2. Okay. Number 3. Number 3 is going to be your ability to resonate the sound. So that means that the sound not only comes out like initially, but you're able to maintain the tone at an even frequency for, let's say, at least 1 to 3 seconds. Not 1 to 3 minutes, 1 to 3 seconds. Just for starters. Okay? Let me know that you have those 3 things, and if thus far this is making a lot of sense to you. All right? Now, one thing that I want you to take note of is that while you're hitting these mantras and you're doing them for a long period of time, it is natural for you to start to feel yourself taking off, getting sleepy, losing count, mumbling something else other than the mantra. If this has happened to you, any of those things, let me see some ones in the chat. This is a natural thing that occurs when you really just start getting into the rhythm of things. All right. So part of the mantra discipline is being able to communicate in between these 2 realms. So you need to be able to keep your body here and allow your physical body here, and then allow your astral body to project to where it's going. But in order for you to master that, you have to give yourself a way to check in to keep the body grounded. One of the reasons why, and here's a secret, okay? One of the reasons why you'll see people sitting in a lotus position for these meditative practices is because the legs folded this way give the energy a shape to follow. Okay? Do you see the shape that's created? Like these are my legs. And that sound can travel throughout and through the seat of your sacrum. Okay? Sitting down, it grounds you to the earth and allows that pole to really stretch. So you need to be able to have the energy going up and down. So you want your spine to be straight. You can tell who has been really sitting properly doing their mantras because those muscles will get so energized that your posture is going to sit in a way where you know it can hold that energy. Otherwise, you'll be like going and you like a rag doll. But remember what mother always says, you're here on this plane. You are a human being. You have chosen to reincarnate. You have chosen a life here. So you need to make sure that you're masterful in staying grounded while still communicating with your other aspects, your other attributes. All right? Please write that down. Some of you can't sit in a lotus position. That's a no-brainer. But some of you can sit with one foot tucked in, sitting on a chair. You can do that. Sometimes you see people kneeling on their knees. Okay? Same concept where you just want to have the body in such a position that when the energy gets to flowing, it doesn't knock anything out the way. Okay? So your homework assignment for HOC that I want to see posted in both HOC and RBL is I want to hear just 1 minute max, between 30 seconds to 1 minute max. I think 30 seconds is a long time. Cut it shorter. 15 seconds to 30 seconds long. I want to hear your ra, ma. That's it. 3 rounds of that. That's it. Why? Because I want to see and hear for myself if you're hitting where it's supposed to go, and your housemates, yes, you're going to go under each person's video post. And I want to see everyone support each other. Everyone needs to support each other because we're not just posting for the teacher's attention. We're a family. All right. So everybody go like, comment under everyone's video who posts their homework, because whoever's posting their homework, they are contributing to the energy that's being built up in HOC and RBL for progress and for really being committed. And you want to congratulate each other by acknowledging each other's work. If you have constructive feedback, take the time to hit their name and send them a private message and ask first if they're welcome to the constructive criticism. And do not take it personal if the answer is no. Thank you. All right? Don't. Because in reality, the only people whose opinions matter right now would be the teachers. But some of you would like to build with one another in the collective so that you all are doing it properly. So that is fine. It's welcome. And I'm just going to keep it as plain and simple as that. Your teacher's opinion matters the most as far as correction. But if someone is welcome to the criticism and they deem your opinion worthy, then go on ahead and do it. But as students of HOC's development, self-development portion, know that when someone says no and it's a boundary, you respect it and you don't take it personally. We ain't got time for that. Take your ego and put it where it belongs, behind you. Okay? All right. That is one thing I want to get out the way. The next thing is I'd like to let you know certain stones that if you already have, great. If you don't, you can have them sent to your homes, or you can pick them up at some of your shops, crystal shops, which are, hello, spirituality is an essential business. We're still popping. Why? Because people need this. Okay. So you have your crystal quartz. Many of you definitely have a crystal quartz already. That's wonderful for magnifying all the energy, amplifying the energy of any other stones that you'll be using or the work that you'll be doing. All right. Secondly, smoky quartz. Smoky quartz is really good at transmuting negative energy into positive energy, more so towards joy, not just gratitude or like a positive attitude, but like the feeling of joy, like playful joy. Okay. The other one that I want you to consider is citrine, which some of you already have from your studio work, but it's still relevant to this work. So keep it present. Okay. If you need to refresh it, do that. But lastly, due to what's going on, blue chalcedony is really great for a couple of reasons right now. Okay? Blue chalcedony. So I'll spell it here. All right? It should be really easy for you to find and inexpensive. Okay? Because it's an agate. Reason being, so you have with chalcedony, it already brings about like a very nurturing energy, a type of like humanity, openness to humanity, wanting to help one another out, goodwill, brotherhood, sisterhood. Like, it gives that kind of energy. Okay, it brings that out of you. The other thing is that it is good at building the immune system. It is good at clearing the throat chakra. But on a physiological stance, it helps to replenish the mucous membrane. The mucous membrane is going to be important to you during this time because, one, you're going to be using your throat as a vehicle for healing. So you want to make sure that you have the proper lining that protects you from any breakage in the walls of your vocal cords. And like with all the information about keeping yourself hydrated and all of that, you don't want the mucous membrane to break down because it acts as a protection for your throat. Okay. Its other attributes help to bring down blood pressure. I think I mentioned inflammation already, and body temperature. You want to have some regulation with your body temperature. But I know that it might be important anyway because you'll be doing these Rama chants. And for those of you realize you get quite hot. Okay. But while you're getting hot, like, stones are really good at having a wisdom, the wisdom of its age from the earth, of how to fine tune energies. Okay. Because I don't want you running too hot and then you burn yourself out because you're going to be heading into a mantra discipline. Okay. It's also linked to healing the lungs from the pollutants such as smoking or just being around all this crap. Anyway, lastly, there's a free meditation available for you. The link is in the description, and the instructions for how to use it are there. Okay. Do you have any other questions? Any other questions? So we're straight. The homework, I want to see live videos, y'all. Live videos of your Ra, Ma. So practice your breathing. Before you get into that, when you deepen the breath, you strengthen the lungs' capacity to pull in more oxygen. So there's already videos on HOC's playlist where I gave a breathing technique, especially for those of you who are around for the Bija lessons. So you want to do that. Okay? Pardon me. Was a question. Sodalite doesn't have the same properties. It's not just a matter of the color. It's the vibration and the healing properties that I wanted you all to work with. All right. So it's not just a focus on the throat chakra. Okay. Let's see. You definitely get your psychic energies and all of that popping. All right. Anything else? Okay, so that's it for today. Happy practicing. And for those of you who are going to be doing your homework, which you should be, don't forget to participate on each other's posts. It's mad love. Show each other love. Let's show them how we could do this. It's going to be a nice experience. And for some of you, these are your only people on your level. So it's nice to really engage inside the groups. There's some of you who really don't talk to anybody else about this kind of work or have anyone else to build with. So let's make it worth something. Let's really build up the energy within the group. All right. Peace, love, and bliss.